Welcome. In this video I will show you how you can use SmartSheet for project management. Now if you're on their website, you can click try SmartSheet for free. Then you will be redirected to this page where you can enter in your email address. After you've entered in your email address, you can click on continue. Then you will need to provide some personal information. After you've entered in all of those necessary information, you can click on try SmartSheet for free. Then you can see they have sent a verification message or verification email to your inbox, so you will need to check your inbox. If you click on the link in your email inbox, you can see you will be redirected to this page. Then it takes a few seconds to load. After it's loaded, you can see they require you to create a new password. So we will type in the password, and when that's done, you need to agree to the user agreement and then click on next. Here you can select in what kind of industry you're working in. So for example, education, specifically I manage, and then here you can select up to 3 types of work. So I'll click none of these, or I'll just select project management since that one doesn't require any more text. Then click on next. Then you can choose your project name, so I will just call it workspace, and here you can choose a view, and I personally like to choose use the card view because that's what most project management softwares are using. And so I will choose this view and click on continue. Here you can add tasks. I personally would skip this step in the beginning. Then you can click on add dashboard, then invite team. Skip this step since we do not want to invite anyone to our team yet, and then you can see your first project has been created. Now you're in the SmartSheet dashboard. This might look a bit confusing and overwhelming, but that's fine. So the first thing that you want to do is to click on this plus icon, and from here you can get started creating all sorts of things. You can select the type of project you want to create right here, and if you want to create a card project, you can just call your card project or give it a name, and then you can see you are in this task view. And so right here you can get started creating new tasks. So for example, we have this task 1, or we could add task 2, task 3, and in the top you can also change the title of the column. So for example, this might be ideas, and this can be planning, in progress, and complete. And so if you want to for example work on something, you can change or move it to planning, move it to in progress, or move it to complete when the task is completed. And so you can also edit tasks. So if you click on the 3 dots and then on edit, you can see this pop-up opens up, and right here you can change the title, change the description of the task, then also the status. So as you can see, it's in the column planning right now. You could change that here as well. Then you can select if the task is done, so that would mean it will be in the completed column. We could actually do that right now. And so you can also select the size, priority, or the team member that this task is assigned to. And if you click on OK, you can see it works. And so right now we are alone in this task view or in this project. And so if you would like to invite your team members, you can click on share, and then right here you can type in the email address of the person. And so if you've typed in the email of the person, you can also choose the permissions. So can they edit, can they only view the content, and stuff like that. In this case, I can just add the person as an admin, and then also add a message if I would like to do that. Then you can share the sheet, so this means the invitation has been sent to this person. They will have to accept, and when they accept, they will be able to edit all of these things since we gave this guy the admin permission. Now you can also change the view. So for example, you might want to do a card view, a grid view, sorry, and then it will display similar to an Excel sheet. And so you can change the views here. You could also change the calendar view and the Gantt view or Gantt view, but this doesn't work, as you can see, because you will need to add at least two dates to a task. And the next thing I want to show you is how you can filter tasks. You have this filter option right here, so you could filter by either name or filter by all sorts of things. And that is also really nice to do if you have a lot of tasks. And one really cool feature is the form feature. So you can create forms in your project. If you go to forms and then create form, you will see this will be loading, but after a few seconds you'll be able to create a new form that you can send to your team members. So you can see we have this default form. You can change the title right here. You will need to go to the right, then change the title, and right here you can basically edit the whole form. You can also add sections to this, and you can choose all of these things. We might want to add a checkbox field, and then click on OK. Don't forget to enter in a name, and then click on OK. And you can see here is name, and people can select this checkbox. But you can also delete these by clicking on this trash bin in the top right corner and then customizing it as you want. In the settings, you can also choose the theme. So how would you like to display the form? And also you can change all sorts of things about the form submission. And so when you're done with your form, make sure to click save, and then you can share your form with your team members. You can select the subject, but this will be basically the title, and also message if you want to include that. You can also create a link and an embed, but this requires a plan upgrade, so this doesn't work with the free version. You can only email the form to someone with the free plan. And so then we can go back, and you can see here is the form that we've just created. And now I also want to show you how you can create a dashboard. So if we navigate back, you can see you can click on create new and then dashboard. You can give it this a name and then click on OK. Then a new page will open up with this dashboard view, and as you can see, this is basically a blank page where you can add a widget. You can see here is this box, and within this box you can create your own personalized dashboard, and you have all of these things here that you can add. So for example, you might want to add a title, so this could be title 1. Oh, I actually made a typo, but that doesn't matter. And then you can scale this to your liking. Then you can go to edit and add a widget, and right here you can also add a chart or metrics. So for example, we might want to add data, and we will just select a sheet here. So for example, we have this right here, and we could select these things. You click on OK, and you can see this will be displayed in this dashboard view. And so you can add all sorts of widgets in this dashboard, and you can customize this as you want, and that way you can keep track of all of your things within your project. And one last thing that I want to show you is how you can edit your profile. So you can click on this account in the bottom left, and then on personal settings. And so this pop-up will open up, and right here you can edit your name, your department, company, and you can add all sorts of information here. You can also upload a profile picture and then change your password. On the left menu you can do also more things, so you can go to your settings. So here you can change your time zone and all sorts of stuff. You can also change your notification settings. You can manage your apps that you want to connect to this project management software, and also your API access. And so this is pretty much how you can navigate through this project management software. If this video has helped you, make sure to like the video, and I will see you in the next one.